Want crispy, customizable pizza to feed the whole family? This one bakes in one pan. I'm Gemma Stafford, professional chef with over 20 years experience, and I'm going to show you how to make this crowd-pleasing pizza at home. We'll press the store-bought dough into a pan, load it with sauce and toppings, and bake until golden and crispy. So let's get baking. Sheet pan pizza is designed to be an easy mid-week dinner. And what's easier than picking up a bag of pizza dough, some of your favorite toppings, sauce and cheese to make a delicious, heartwarming meal. So we're gonna start out by preparing our sheet pan because this all is baked in one big pan. Here I have 13 inches by 18 inches. It's just a standard cookie sheet. This is good to feed a lot of people, around 20 portions. To be able to get your pizza out of the pan, you do want to liberally grease it. It will also give your crust a lovely flavor with that olive oil. And definitely choose olive oil, not vegetable oil or sunflower oil. And then to buy us a little bit of extra insurance to make sure it comes out of the pan, I sprinkle some semolina, finely ground semolina. And this kind of works as traction to get the pizza out of the pan. It's often what I use when I'm using my pizza oven. I always put semolina on my pizza board. You just need a few sprinkles. There we go. I'm going to put the pan over to the side. And now we are going to work with our pizza dough. I'm going to roll mine out to make life easy for myself. So the key to this recipe is simplicity. So I have a bag of store-bought pizza crust. You can make your own too. I have many pizza dough recipes on my website, so you can go check those out. I've got no knead, I've got Detroit style, whatever you fancy, and depending on the time that you have. But if you really have little time, like I do sometimes with a 5-year-old in school and only a few hours to get my work done during the day, I go for store-bought. So just flour your surface and then roll out your crust. To roll out your dough to fit your pan, which is around 13 inches by 18 inches. Now, these are yeasted doughs, and yeasted doughs spring back. So let's fit it into our pan. Lovely. If it does spring back, cover your pan with a kitchen towel. Let it rest for 10 minutes or so. And during that time, the gluten will relax and then it'll be easier to stretch into your pan. But this is perfect. So lovely, that is our pizza crust. So now pizza sauce, use store-bought, use good quality. Rao's makes a good one, I really like that. But however, Gemma also makes a really good one. This is my 5-minute pizza sauce. It's made in a blender, no cooking, no chopping. It's just so easy. It's really rich, has loads of flavor. Sometimes I find, depending on the brand, the pizza sauce doesn't always have the great flavor. It really should, because it's one of the main ingredients. When you're only talking about bread and some toppings, the sauce really needs to be very good. I love a lot of sauce. I can't stand dry pizza, so I'm gonna put lots of sauce on there. The pizza sauce recipe can be found on biggerbolderbaking.com. And I also have a video showing how to make it. Go all the way to the edge with that sauce. So for cheese, you can do shredded mozzarella, Parmesan mozzarella, some Emmenthal. I sometimes put on my cheese pizzas if it's just cheese to really just enhance the flavor. A little bit of Irish cheddar and some mozzarella. They're really lovely blends together. Definitely, when it comes to sheet pan pizza that is feeding the family, just thinking about my family in particular, George loves a cheese pizza. So just go all out with the cheese. So one of the lovely things about making your own pizza at home is that it's customizable. And if it's in a big sheet pan, everybody can get exactly what they want. They almost even get their own little corner. So on my pizza, I'm going to put some cooked sausage because I just love sausage on pizza. I just use regular pork sausage. You can also do pepperoni. You can do no sausage. George is a big fan of Hawaiian pizza, ham and pineapple. I actually learned that actually it's not the ham and pineapple he wants, it's just the pineapple. He loves pineapple pizza. So you can do that too. You can put on some sliced peppers. This is a bit of a classic. Sausage, some sliced peppers, classic kind of pizzeria pizza. And then some sliced black olives. On biggerbolderbaking.com, where the recipe is, I'll give a variety of different toppings that you can use also to really mix it up. Also, if you're feeding a crowd and you have a lot of people coming over, do 2 or 3 sheet pans and you can really get creative. Maybe it's a sleepover party, if it's a kid's birthday party. This year, I'm all about ease and sheet pan baking. In December, I made sheet pan pancakes, which were so incredible. In January, I made sheet pan cookies, which were so delicious because you end up with just lots of gooey cookie and not a lot of crispiness. So it's just really my favorite type of cookie. Now we are doing pizza, and I'm also going to experiment with brownies. Lovely, that's it. Look at that, in no time at all, we've got pizza to feed an army. And the best thing about it is it takes no time to cook. So let's get it into the oven. Bake your pizza in a nice hot oven, 425 degrees Fahrenheit, 220 degrees Celsius for around 20 to 25 minutes. Sometimes I like to preheat a pizza stone and I put my tray on that to make sure the base of my pizza gets nice and crispy. My pizza is bubbling and golden brown, so I know it's time to take it out. This looks absolutely fantastic. What a lovely way to feed an entire family in one dish. The idea of using store-bought dough and pizza sauce really makes this dish so much easier. From start to finish, this meal takes 30 minutes. One of the great things is you can customize your own toppings and your cheese. Midweek, when you're pushed for time, but you still want something homemade to feed your family, this is it. Bread, tomato sauce, cheese, toppings. All those things add up to a happy fed family. I really hope you enjoyed the sheet pan pizza, and for more creative baking, stick around because I have hundreds of videos for you to check out. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you back here again really soon.